8 o'clock, leaving the cabin now. It's definitely a late start. Thought it was going to rain this morning and was planning to get up earlier than we did, but it is what it is. We met a couple of new friends, Poncho, and I forget her partner's name, but they were really sweet. We were chatting with them for a while. They're kind of doing like a flip-flop, and they hiked like 1,500 miles 2 years ago, and then they came back this year from Hot Springs to Springer, and then now they're finishing up this part. So they were very fun and nice to chat with, and Poncho has actually done a lot of like the artwork out of a bunch of the hostels, which is really cool. So fun to chat with them. I'm hoping it's not going to be too slippery on this decline, but we will just see how it goes. Here comes the rain. "9:30, have 16 miles to go. Really not feeling it today. It's still kind of raining a bit. Now we go up. Made it to the top, Mount Cube, 2,909 feet. Definitely not much of a view today, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get a nice one from Moosalak. Just about 1 o'clock, got a break in the rain, which is nice. Some of the sun is coming out. And I think we've got maybe a little less than 12 miles to go, so it's still gonna be a pretty long day. But just took a little snack break, had some water, and the climb should not be as intense as Mountain Cube, so that's good. And just gonna keep rolling. What kind of snake is this? Good snake, bad snake. We're gonna keep going. Beautiful water course. And I don't know if that's camping, but it just looks so like lush. Some pine needles just lay down on. Now that the rain has stopped, a bunch of the bugs are coming out, so like blowing them away or trying to swat them away. But we should be getting close to the parking area, and I think start climbing, but it shouldn't be as intense. Camp Moosalak. And first moose over there. Wow. Just got some really nice perspective. I was just complaining quite a bit today and just, you know, saying all the things that are annoying me, like the rain. There's a bunch of bugs. I have so many bug bites, etc., etc. And then I just ran into Florida man who we've run into a couple times. I can't remember the last time we saw him, but it was a while ago. And he was saying he's really sick. So he had gotten off the trail for a handful of days, and he's back on. And I was like, "Oh, like, are you feeling better now?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, like, I'm sorry." Like, so it's just like a good reminder, even though, you know, there's a lot of things that are not the most stellar. At least I'm able-bodied, feeling pretty good, and able to do the miles, because when you're sick, it's just so much harder. I don't know exactly what he was sick from, but he did not look in great shape. So a little perspective for me, remind myself that, you know, life is still pretty good. Life is very good, actually. Life is usually very good. But yeah, it's okay to have some off days and just remind myself, like, it's all good. this day will be one of many, and just gotta get through it, and then it's over. Start of a new day, better things to come. Just ran into some more familiar faces. We saw Hums and Checklist, who we saw, man, way in the beginning. Actually, when that first big snowstorm was happening, I think that's the first time we met them. After Hot Springs. I think after Hot Springs. But yeah, it was nice catching up with them for like a little bit. We were just chatting about our hikes, and I was like, yeah, I keep seeing your names in the logbooks, and was keeping tabs on you guys, so it's really fun chatting with them. I'm sure we'll see them in the next couple days, or in the Whites too, which will be fun. 5 more miles. Another little Luna moth. Right on the trail. What are you doing, little guy? 4:30, just passed over Mount Mist. I have some chafing going on, which is not excellent, but I think we're about 3 miles from the hostel, so really looking forward to that. And just resting. I think there might be some afternoon storms or maybe like some night storms coming in, but it still looks pretty good for now. Getting so very close. And down we go. Almost to the road and almost finished for the day. I'm wiped. I can't wait to get there.
For a couple of suckers who hitched their way on in earlier. I mean, if that works, that'd be great. Yeah, that'll do.